Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Salvania Nirina with my registered student ID number is 23070300248 and I'm majoring in management in international undergraduate program class. And here I will talk about my article that I made for the final exam of the subject digital literacy. So let's just get into it. Hi everyone. Have you ever seen a chart on social media? And then you thought like, wow, these charts look legit. Well, what if I told you that data can also be lied, especially when it's designed to mislead you? In today's digital world, information is not just about articles or headlines. It can also in a pack of graphs, numbers, statistics, and then also algorithms. But here's the thing. If you cannot read data critically, you're more likely to be manipulated by those data. Well, in this video, we are diving into an insightful article with the title of Reading Data, Not Just News, written by me. So this article explores something we don't talk about enough about quantitative digital literacy. So it's not just about spotting fake news sometimes, but misleading data looks more credible than it hoaxes because it appears scientific or the form of it is scientific, so people can be easily trust to those data. So here I will give you a little simple example of the data that can be misleading if you read it with your naked eyes and you're not critically analyzing it. So here is the chart. So at a glance, it looks like the company's profit is tripled, right? You might think that, oh, this company made the profit so high in only 2 years. But let's take a look closely. The actual difference in profit is only 0.2 million or only 20% from 2021 until 2023. But the bar hike are exaggerated. The 2023 bar is nearly 3 times longer, giving the illusion of massive growth. So people might think that this company makes higher profit in triple times than from the 2021. Also, this chart didn't even provide the y-axis shown and no consistent scale which hides the true magnitude of the change. This is classic case of truncated axis or exaggerated visual scale. So if you read this scale or chart with your naked eyes without you analyzing it, you might be misleading it, like what I've said before. So what can we do or what should we do as young generation and as future teachers that will teach this into our younger generations later? So actually we need the role of government here. We need them to bring data literacy into school curriculums and train teachers how to deliver this material to the students effectively. Maybe we can use technology such as application or interactive games that makes the student realize that this is fun to learn about how to read the data. Because students need to read data like a detective, because the age of algorithms and viral stats number can lie if you don't speak their language. So we also need to know about what behavior we need to have or what behavior should the younger generation have, such as before we or when we read a chart or when we take a look on a chart, we need to know how about interpreting graphs and statistics, questioning where the data comes from, spotting bias in visualizations, and using data to make smarter every decisions. But to implement those knowledge and skills to the younger generation, there are still some barriers that prevent us from doing it more effectively and more widened scale. Like I said before, we need the role of government in this to make it happen. So the barriers that we are facing is unequal access to quality education in Indonesia, and then the digital literacy subject here is only focused on software, not analysis, and also the rapid spread of database misinformation on social media. We know the behavior of our society or our people is that they are more likely to get into the trap of hoax information without analyzing it first, and then it becomes spread more widely online and it being massive. So we really need the role of government into this to make it happen. So for the conclusion, the digital era demands more than just the ability to recognize hoax. The younger generation must be able to read data, not just news in paragraphs or in text, because quantitative digital literacy is a new form of digital intelligence that should not be ignored. Amidst or in the middle of technological advance and sophisticated algorithm, this ability is the last patient to maintain critical reasoning and individual analytical power in the face of tsunami of information in Indonesia.